This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat. For we keeping a foot on the wood. Oh, Neeks. We keeping a foot on the wood. Oh, Neeks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, man. Like the Siberian Tiger that I am, I'm applying what? On immediate pressure. This pressure does heat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Alright. When it's all said and done, Scottie Pippen is what we would say your quintessential or prototypical beta male. The reason why I'm saying this, and I'm going to say it in such a cool, calm, and collected fashion, there's not going to be the unlimited pressure style of He Knows Everything. It's going to be more of a smooth operator. He knows everything. This is what He Knows Everything was talking about when he said that this is the delineation, the distinction, the gulf, and the separation between alpha and beta males. Beta males always keep alpha males' names in their mouths. Notice he's always talking about Michael Jordan. Do you always see Michael Jordan talking about Scottie Pippen? Do you see Michael Jordan sitting there and always having something to say about Scottie Pippen? The proof is in the pudding. Michael Jordan knows he's the number one option. Option ones are not going to sit here and continue to go back and forth. Kevin Durant, he G-checked Scottie Pippen. Have you seen anything come out of Kevin Durant's mouth since? And Scottie Pippen basically said, Kevin Durant wants to be coddled. And, if you're not saying anything good about Kevin Durant, then Kevin Durant has a problem with you. He gets hot and bothered like grits. Let me explain something to you guys. This is the difference, the delineation, the distinction, and the gulf and the separation between alpha and beta males. Everyone wants to hear good shit about themselves. Alpha males always want to hear that alpha males are doing alpha male shit. It's beta males that have a problem with that. It's beta males that don't want to hear positivity. Beta males always want to stick to negativity. Beta males always want to stick to something that just doesn't make fundamental sense. Beta males always want to stick to negativity. Beta males always want to stick to shit that really, when it's all said and done, it's stuff that showcases them as hot and bothered like grits. Scottie Pippen, his career is not final. There's not finality to it. There's not a totality to it. There's not basically what we would say a silver lining ending associated with it. So because of that, he has to basically showcase, he has to portray, and he has to put out there his hatred, his insecurity, his misery, his hot and bothered like gritsness about the fact that he did not strive. He did not showcase an identity of him getting to the next level, of him getting over the hump, of him showcasing that he's a heavyweight lifter with heavyweight lifting the notion. This is Scottie Pippen's problem. It has nothing to do with anybody else. This is Scottie Pippen that has to look in the fucking mirror and tell himself that he is insecure and miserable as you know what in his life. He's hot and bothered like grits. He's feeling some type of way. Scottie Pippen put himself in that position. He put himself in that precarious situation. So because of that, Scottie Pippen has to deal with the midlife crisis that he's going on right now with. When did Phil Jackson become racist? Because we saw LeBron James try to use this bullshit and fuck shit with Posse. We've seen this before. I told you guys, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, all of these number twos, the Paul Georges of the world, they all roll alike. Number twos are always getting slide to the mouth when it comes to number ones. Number twos always got some shit to say. And number twos are always ready to throw a number one under the bus. You want to know the distinction, the delineation, the gulf, and the separation that's associated between a number one and a number two? The number one knows their position. When you know your position and you know where you stand and you know the type of male that you are and you know the type of shit that you're not willing to take, then you're not gonna sit there and take it from any bullshit and fuck shit artist. This is the difference. This is the delineation. This is the distinction. This is the gulf and the separation that's associated with a Michael Jordan and a Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan knows his status. He knows that he is by consensus the NBA GOAT, the greatest of all time. He knows that by acclamation, he's absolution and resolution, 100% NBA Finals, averager and performer. Never let that thing go to 7, 6 for 6 in the NBA Finals, 6 Finals MVPs. Nobody can lay claim to that but Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And Michael Jeffrey Jordan know he molded Scottie Pippen. So that's why Michael Jordan can take the credit. It's like Batman. Batman takes the credit because if Robin didn't go through the Batman molding and training school, then Batman doesn't have to sit there and take the credit. So when Scottie Pippen says Michael Jordan's always wanted to take the credit, but he molded you. He brought your game to where it's at. your rabbit ass wouldn't be where you were at if Michael Jordan didn't ascend you to the next level. See, this is what he knows everything was talking about. Scottie Pippen needs to be worried about future, and he needs to be worried about some other dude named Malik. He needs to be worried about those fucking problems. Where was that same energy for those motherfuckers? Why are you coming after Michael Jordan? Why are you coming after Kevin Durant? Why are you coming after Kobe Bryant? The reason why, and he's coming after Shaquille O'Neal, is because all of these guys have shared something that he's never shared in his fucking life, which is being number fucking ones. They've known what number ones is. When Shaq was Superman, Kobe was fucking Batman. I done told you guys about Batman. Batman's a true alpha extraordinaire, governed by true alpha economics. Batman could basically eradicate. He could disseminate. He can fucking obliterate Superman at any given fucking time. Because Batman always has a contingency plan. And with prep time, Batman is flawless. And then Kobe Bryant took the Superman rings. And this was right before Shaquille O'Neal left. This is things Scottie Pippen was never able to attain. Kevin Durant was never a number 2 option on any team that he played. Scottie Pippen can't say that. Michael Jordan, we damn sure know that he was never a number 2. Scottie Pippen could never talk about that. See, these are the things that bother Scottie Pippen. The fact that when he actually was number 1, he nutted it the fuck up. And then he's going to say Phil Jackson's racist because Phil Jackson leaned with Tony Kukoc. So, hold up. Didn't Phil Jackson kiss Michael Jordan's ass? Didn't Phil Jackson talk so greatly about Michael Jordan? If you listen to Phil Jackson and him talking about Michael Jordan, you wouldn't even have known that they were white and fucking black. That's how much the relationship was. Phil's the greatest coach of all time. These are things Scottie Pippen said. Go look at the 2009 Hall of Fame and go look at, I believe it's 2010 or 2011. I think it was 2 years later, Scottie Pippen's Hall of Fame. And go look at Dennis Rodman's Hall of Fame. And no, I think that shit was back to back, 2009, 2010, and 2011. Go listen to them Hall of Fame speeches. And go listen how Scottie Pippen was kissing Phil Jackson's ass then. So where was all that same energy now? It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, All that energy he got pent up now, where the fuck was that then? You always said that Phil Jackson knew what was in our best interest. Phil Jackson gave us Zen Master books. Phil Jackson had us look at the game of basketball as deeper than the game of basketball. These are things that you even quoted in The Last Dance, which was calendar year last year. So now you're retracting. This is the problem with number 2s. This is the problem with Robins. They always are wayward. You can't trust them. They're half-truth motherfuckers. And what did we say about half-truths? Half-truths is 50-50. Hindsight is 20-20. And this is what you get with Robins, man. You don't know if you're going to get loyalty. You don't know if you're going to get disloyalty. You don't know if you're going to get red fucking hoods. You don't know if you're just going to have to beat the shit out of them to bring them back into the fold. You don't know if you're going to get prodigal son behavior. You just don't know what you're going to get with these Rudy Poo and Plum Plum brains. These classic dotes and troglodytes. These ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics. This is what Scottie Pippen was. A Rudy fucking Poo and Plum Plum brain. A classic fucking dote and troglodyte. An ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetoric. Scottie Pippen is that. And that in of itself. A quintessential variation of it. A quintessential aspect of it. A defining moment of it. A shining beacon of it. This is what he was always associated and affiliated as. So we cannot sit here and act like Scottie Pippen being the way that Scottie Pippen is something brand new. Because this is what number 2s do when they want to get out of pocket. Go ahead. When things don't go their way. When they have to all of a sudden get an epiphany. All of the things that you getting on Phil Jackson about, you doing the same shit. Scottie Pippen is a quintessential beta male. He represents 97%. Oh, Jay-Z corrected me. 99% of these motherfuckers that live in a state of delusion. Beta fucking cuck males. Pure fucking beta supreme. Mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme iterations. And if I dig deep, I probably find that there wasn't no active father in the home with Scottie Pippen. I'm sure there wasn't. Because the way he's fucking acting, that's pure fucking beta supreme. Mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme. And beta cuck male iterations. Because when it's all said and done, Scottie Pippen's issue is with the person in the mirror. It's Scottie Pippen. It has nothing to do with Michael Jordan. It has nothing to do with Kevin Durant. It has nothing to do with Kobe Bryant. It has nothing to do with Shaquille O'Neal. It has everything to do with the fact that Scottie Pippen, in midlife crisis, did not achieve and attain the things that he was supposed to achieve and attain. So hence, he has to look at the identity of him being a man that did not aspire to be the man that he was supposed to be. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop, Hicks. I keeps the foot on the whoop, Hicks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.